I'm going to send this laptop to the big laptop farm in the sky relatively soon.
Take your laptop out behind back.
I think I'm about to go to a double Mac setup, probably in the next month. So
Double Mac.
Oh.
I'm going to put a studio here on the desk and use that as my podcasting and primary programming rig, and then the laptop becomes the on the road at the gig rig.
Are the studios now are the ones that look like trash cans?
No, the studios they look like MacBook. They look like minis, but they're like twice as big.
Okay.
It's the
Okay.
double quarter pounder version of the mini.
Or we
Okay.
could just call it a
I
Mac
recall
mini.
when the trash can one came out, and I was like, this is kind of cool, but wildly impractical.
Yeah, no, not the trash can. That's way more than I need. I'm not making Star Wars. We're good.
Pitt Girl, have you seen the colorful Macs that came out around the turn of the millennium?
Yes, I vividly recall those from like elementary school computer lab, and I miss them. I wish we would bring back the Skittle Mac, honestly. It was such a great aesthetic.
Those were wildly impractical to place places.
Yeah.
They were also,
But they did also have the
They
monitor.
had the mouse with the one, like the round
Yep.
mouse with the button, right?
Yes,
Yep.
correct.
The
The
beach ball
least
mouse.
ergonomic mouse I have ever used, and that's really saying something.
Just giving kids all over America with computer labs arthritis. It was great.
Yep.
Carpal
Didn't we
tunnel.
get the iPod out of that?
Yep. I love the fact that they're like, it's time for us to make a single unit computer. We're going to go back to the single unit days. Oh, by the way, we're still using CRT technology.
Correct.
Just the fact that those are like that does mean that you could get the shell and like there's lots of space in there to put a new monitor. Admittedly, it has to be square, and then a really fancy computer behind it.
There used to be a time
Just
you
saying.
could take your Mac apart and change all the parts inside of it.
Uh-huh.
Whoa. Let's not go crazy here, okay?
I know. So
If
there
you're
was
not a
this guy.
Blue, this sounds like you also have a set of pendulum screwdrivers. Let's go, buddy.
I do, and I had the fancy. There used to be these things you could hang on your desk that you would touch to ground yourself.
Yeah.
Anyways, there was this guy. His name was Steve, and he wound up getting a PC. And it ultimately took him out of here. But he also had this friend named Steve with his giant beard who said, you should be able to fix your computer on your own. He rules. And now we don't get to do that anymore because Tim Apple is in charge of Apple computers. So
War Eagle.
that's right. Proud Auburn alumni, Tim Apple.
Also Duke Business alum.
Hey, look.
Win some, lose some.
They lose a lot. Hold on now. If we want to talk about... They've got a sitting senator who's a doctor who doesn't have a bachelor's, okay?
Ow.
Oh, God, that's right.
They do. His dad was a congressman who had a neo-Confederate newspaper back in the 90s. It was great. Always been great, guys. Sorry to pull us down. Please
No.
continue. Get us
Hey,
out of here.
I'll swerve us out of here. We're talking Chuck E. Cheese again.
Someone who's never done anything wrong. Charles Entertainment Cheese.
No.
Yeah, definitely did not have any news stories about things he may have done wrong as of
No.
Sunday.
Correct.
The one
Totally
stand
not.
future king.
$150 was it? Is that how much?
$105.
$105. I spent more on a vintage
Yes.
sweater.
All right,
Well,
Jordan, go ahead and
now-
ruin Chuck E. Cheese for me.
Well, it's okay because now there was a brawl at another Chuck E. Cheese. This apparently isn't as uncommon as you think, but people thought that this was the same event as what happened in Tallahassee. No, this was in Birmingham,
Mm-hmm.
a separate Charles Cheese.
Mobile.
Mobile, sorry.
It's migrated down I-10. Be careful, I-10 West. The Chuck E. Cheese in Biloxi. Be on the lookout.
Commish, do we have to take this to the fucking brawl pit?
The brawl.
I want to see Chuck E. Cheese come out with brass knuckles and just wail on someone.
You just tape tokens to your knuckles and you're ready to go.
I mean,
I'm
he's
just
not
gonna-
wrong.
I'm just gonna grab a skee ball and punch you in the throat.
You know,
Correct.
when I went to Chuck E. Cheese, probably about I'd say maybe about 4 or 5 years ago. I think it was before COVID, but I went there for a party, and I noticed something that kind of threw me off. And I was like, "Holy shit! Chuck E. Cheese serves beer now."
Now,
and they
That's a
had
bad idea.
This is both a brilliant
Wait,
idea
they-
and the worst
they
idea.
had beer on tap. Like they
Hold
had
on.
kegs. Like, I was like, hey, can I get a Dos Equis draft? I was like, yeah, let's go right ahead and do that. They even had like 2 normal beers, Dos Equis, and then like a craft. And I was like, what is this? I'm at a 2-year-old's birthday party. Why am I drinking beer at a Chuck E. Cheese? But apparently it could lead to some things like this.
Again, beer at Chuck E. Cheese is both a brilliant idea and the worst idea. And this is how we end up with knockdown, drag out fight at the Mobile Chuck E. Cheese.
hold on. Did the Chuck E. Cheeses where you all grew up not serve beer? I just want to check something really
No.
quickly.
So the one thing is,
I mean, I assume not. I wasn't there when I was old
So-
enough to be paying
so-
attention to if they had
Fair
beer.
enough.
I remember when I went there, like when I was a kid, it was like the 80s and whatnot. They still had a smoking section at Chuck E. Cheese.
Yeah, well,
which
that's-
That I
Which-
remember.
Yes.
which
Yes.
yeah.
How many
Uh,
difference to get a
Oh,
cigar?
God, think about what the animatronic band must smell
Oh,
like.
rocket
God.
fire
You
explosion
know, I'm not
Despair.
sure.
smelled like smoke.
I'm not sure.
Kids
it's
in
just the
despair.
smell. I'm just not sure.
Okay, where I will say this, and I grew up in Jersey, where if you listen to the play Hamilton, everything is
Everything
legal.
is legal in New Jersey.
Chuck
Yeah,
E.
that's
Cheese absolutely served pitchers of beer to adults for free at the Chuck E. Cheese that I went to. If you paid for a party,
For free?
yes, if you paid for a
Nice.
party, you got a pitcher of beer because that was the only way you could get 5 to 10 adults through a party of kids screaming and throwing skee balls at each other.
So like
That's
we
that
have
is
that in
fair.
I don't
Texas,
know.
but it's just basically like, there's a piñata.
Yep.
The one TO or uncle, whatever, is
TO.
manning the piñata line. The kids
Terrell
are
Owens.
swinging.
You mean T.O. Terrell Owens, right?
Yes.
Yes.
TO.
Or his
TO
son,
Terrell Owens, or his son.
Tariq Owens, is playing for the Niners right now.
That's my
at
piñata
camp.
man.
That's right.
But yeah, that's my piñata man. But yeah, definitely. And then everybody around is just partying and drinking. There's like, ice chests
Yes.
everywhere. Yeah, but I don't, you don't realize that until you get older and you have some kids. It's like,
Yeah,
man,
right.
all the parents at the kids' birthday parties are getting lit.
Well, how else do we get to a kid's birthday party at Chuck E. Cheese?
Yeah, true.
I was in a Chuck E. Cheese less than 12
So,
months ago. So go ahead, Pitco. Sorry.
Oh god. So I will say I would be very surprised if any of the Chuck E. Cheeses in Pennsylvania had beer, solely because alcohol licenses in Pennsylvania for places that aren't breweries are like 7-figure investments in most
Yeah,
counties.
they're wildly expensive
Wow.
here.
That's a lot of tokens.
Yeah, it's crazy. Pennsylvania liquor laws are crazy. So if Chuck E. Cheese in Pennsylvania wants to get in on this, they're going to have to start brewing.
Or franchise.
I mean-
or like becoming a different kind of franchise.
Don't
Yeah.
give them any ideas because they will brew if it saves them X amount of millions of dollars to open up a facility that serves beer.
I would
You know how many
love.
people would party there?
I would say I'm thinking like because how many breweries have those little outdoor areas where the kids can kind of play now, and they have the big giant Jenga and they have the cornhole. Well, just Chuck E. Cheese lean harder into that.
I mean, isn't that just Dave and Buster's?
Not outdoors.
Not
Dave
outside.
and Buster's to me always feels like I have a barcade that I really like, and it's a retro barcade. I feel like it wants to be a retro barcade. It's just not like it's over. It just doesn't.
It's also a sports bar, but like
That's
not
the
a big
problem,
one.
right?
Sports
It is-
barcade.
Yeah.
Right. I'd rather just sit there and play. I've said this on the show before. I love the game Tapper. It's the old Budweiser
Yep.
video game. And I can sit and play Tapper for hours just at the machine. And you know how the real douchebags get up like on machines? You press your hip into the machines.
Yeah.
They get real close into it. That's how I stand there, like legs slightly parted, pushing up against this machine, tapping. And so, that's no, I know.
Yeah, you told us, this before.
Well, I
this-
said that
this
about
movie.
pinball.
Yeah.
Y'all looked at me like I was fucking weirdo. So,
I mean, you do.
I have a question for you, Jordan.
yes, sir.
What's your high score on Tapper?
Ooh.
Oh, I don't know off the top of my head. It's been a while. I usually play until I fill up the screen. That's usually my
Fair
thing,
enough.
and then I'll come back by and check because I'm that kind of person. But Tapper's so much fun. Tapper's so much fun. Welcome, everyone, to the Sixth Committee Podcast. This is our podcast for the evening of July 29th, 2025. I'm doing the intro properly this time.
Ooh.
As you can tell. I suppose the last time we went totally off the rails. As always, even for me, that was off the rails. As always, I am Jordan. With me tonight, I have Commish, Beth, Pitt Girl, Arthur on the ones and twos, and special guest Blue from Feed Your Mascot podcast. Blue, how are you, sir?
I'm doing very well, thank you. I'm excited for our impending season of college football. And if I'm here, that must mean we're going to talk about historically Black colleges and university football. So I'm very excited.
Woo. Beth, how are you?
I am swell. I got out the bird feeders today. So far, I've had 4 birds at the feeders. All 4 of them were very confused hummingbirds because these are seed feeders.
Ouch. Okay.
So seems like you need to get hummingbird.
We have those.
Too.
They're at the other house.
Hey, girl, how are you?
It's Tuesday. Happy Tuesday.
Indeed. Commish?
I'm good. I'm doing a staycation, so to speak.
Staycation.
I have PTO this week, which is nice from the real job. Not from this job. I could never leave it. And I've done the touristy things in like the city that I live in, so it's been pretty fun so far. We hit up SeaWorld yesterday. It was so hot I wanted to go on the River Rapids ride and get completely soaked. And I did that, and it was great. I mean, all my clothes are soaked, but I was like, at least I'm cool. That was nice. We did some mini golf with the kiddo. Also, my kiddo got to play his first ever game of EA College Football 26 today. It was hilarious watching him play this. It was fantastic. He won 22-0 as the Miami Hurricanes over the Missouri State Bears. He missed 2 extra points. Every kickoff that he had went out of bounds. It was great. I got to coach him. I was like, hey, do this. Follow the blocker here. Do that. It was great. It was a lot of fun. Also, I played some on the Twitch yesterday, and I had bad clock management, so I had Mario Crystal Ball clock management. I should have let it run. I should have let it run to the 2-minute warning, but I didn't do that. I was up 14-0, and the play clock and the clock were a little bit even, but it's like 2 seconds of a difference. I could have let it run. I tried to kick a 43-yarder. I was 0 for 2 for field goals on the day, so it was kind of moving really fast. And then I was like, I thought I made it, and then I dunked it. I dunked it on the Twitch stream, and I can't stop laughing about dunking a field goal. It was great, and then I immediately got a safety on UTEP after I dunked the field goal.
Hell
it was the
yeah.
perfect SICKO series, and I won 16-0 in the Sun Bowl. At the same time, I told my son, I was like, "You're gonna go to this game in September. You're coming with me to El Paso to watch this game occur." And if it's 16-0 like that, and ULM wins with a doink and followed by a safety, I'm gonna die laughing.
Gonna rush the field.
Hey, I will.
My son is currently going to a day camp for, I think I've mentioned this before, my kid has hearing aids. He's hard of hearing, so he's going to a listening camp for kids with cochlear implants and hearing aids. And it's a lot of fun. And it's being run through one of the local universities. And so it's a lot of grad students who are the counselors. And so that means that because it is pediatrics, it's a lot of young women. Mm-hmm. And my son is just, 1, enamored, and 2, also comes back talking all the time about, well, I told Miss So-and-so about Paw Patrol, and she was so excited about it. And I told her all these things, and she said it sounded so cool. It's like, oh, kid. We gotta talk about. We gotta work on your topics.
She was
Gotta
so
work-
excited about Paw Patrol.
She was. I was talking about Zuma, and she was like, "I love Zuma." I was like, "I love Zuma too."
They got so much
He
in common.
he is working the room basically. Their themes are all dragons, and so he's part of the fire dragons. There's the ice dragons. The cool thing they do is that they all sit outside and they do like little talking things. And so what they do is they just buy every kid a Home Depot bucket and decorate it.
Okay, that's
You
fun.
put all your shit that you bring into your bucket. You just carry your bucket with you, and it's also your chair.
Mhm.
Isn't
That's
it
brilliant.
though? It really is. Anyways, he's having an absolute blast, and all the counselors think he's just so charming, and they just love talking to him. And God,
I feel like there's a sociology paper in this.
oh, 100%, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
You can tell because like he's done this before, and the first time he went, he really enjoyed it too. But like over the course of the year, it was like I don't know if I want to do this again. This is lame, blah blah blah. Then after one day, nothing. After one day, it's oh no, I had a great time. It was great. We had water balloon fights. It was wonderful. All that stuff. It is, as you can imagine, because they try to make it like very it's very much for kids who just have hearing aids and cochlear implants. And so they do all these water things just to prove that like all these kids, we're all here together. We can all take off our hearing aids. And so all the kids have their little hearing aid bag that they all put their hearing aids in, and then they go out and play, and just to normalize it. It's very fascinating. Sounds like a giant pain in the ass, but I'm glad there's people there willing to do this.
Accessibility matters.
100% does. 100% does. Okay, so now we have some breaking news.
What do we got?
Beth, once you're back at Real Job, I need you to do a little bit of a recording of on a metallophone or a xylophone, the little.
Okay.
Click
Yeah,
the link.
I
Did that turn into the Mortal
don't
Kombat
like our
theme?
rendition of the beady.
I mean, I
No,
can
it's
make
not.
it.
You can do
Mortal
it.
Kombat!
Oh, hey, Beth, I had an idea before the year starts up too much.
Mm-hmm.
Since you have actual samples of real instruments, if I sent you the MIDI file for our theme song, could you actually put on real samples?
Yeah,
Okay.
that's easy to do.
And also, do you listen to our theme song very often, Beth?
No, absolutely not.
Okay. There's one note that I hate, and I need to figure out what's wrong with that note. I think it's parallel motion, but I'm not sure. There's
Okay.
one note that
Welcome to the production meeting in the middle of the break.
Okay,
news.
here's the breaking
Bitty, bitty,
news.
bitty, bitty.
Someone threw a dildo on the court at the Atlanta Golden State game.
The Valkyries in the dream?
Yeah. The Volks in the Dream, yeah.
Where is it's definitely not in Atlanta. It has to be San Fran.
I assume so. Let's see here.
I'm checking the quote ski.
I don't think Atlanta would
No,
do this.
it's
San
Atlanta.
Fran, maybe.
It's in Atlanta.
No.
Yes.
I find that hard to believe.
So you think just because left coast San Francisco would throw a dildo on a court, but not good old heart of the South Atlanta? Is that what you're saying?
It's at the Gateway Center. Okay. Atlanta,
I told
I'm
you.
going to do the Shaq meme. My apologies, Atlanta. I was not familiar with your game.
I wonder what the
There's
dildo's
video.
made out of.
Oh, there is video.
There's video.
Oh, God.
Yes, there is a video. Move over Buffalo. Someone threw a lime green dildo on the court during play in Atlanta.
yep.
So there's video of this.
Thank you to friend of the show, CJ Fogler. My apologies.
You know, if you search,
Oh, yep, there it is.
I made the mistake of just typing in dildo into Blue Sky search.
Why?
No,
Don't do that.
Oh,
Well, I found the video. I found the video here. Let's see the video.
searching unprotected.
Just curious, did you find anything
There it
else?
goes.
Was that the only thing that popped up?
You know what? There were other things. Here we go. Here.
Well, I mean, we don't want to see the other thing. Okay, there's a video.
Oh, actually, from the crowd,
Yeah, I just
the
flew
officials
across
will
it.
say they will continue play as that goes off the fingertips of the Valkyries. And you can see the object, the block right there. And the object comes, that green thing bounces. And
that went
Oh,
clear
it had
across
some
the court.
bounce to it. It had some bounce to it.
Man.
Respect to the commentator for maintaining her professionalism when that is so clearly a dildo.
I don't know. That was, it could have been Flubber 2. Flubber 2. It's back.
Surprising amount of distance for something that's a little floppy.
I mean, he must have gotten a good couple of whirls on it before just yank that thing.
Oh my god.
I mean, it had a good bounce to it.
It did.
Maybe because of the curve, it was able to really get up there.
I wonder.
Oh, if you let the clip keep going, there's a security officer / cop who is responsible for getting the dildo off the court.
I wonder if it left a skid mark.
That would really be some stuff. That's some real
That
play.
is concerning.
It would be concerning.
Mm-hmm.
But also, the referee said we're going to keep playing. So they're not moved by it, which is good to see. Good to see them being positive, being sex positive.
That's important.
It is important.
Wow, Atlanta.
Apparently,
and then the lime green.
Mm-hmm.
Apparently, there's now a 2-drink limit at a Chuck E. Cheese.
Okay.
It's a picture
at
of
a
drink.
time or the whole birthday?
Which Chuck E. Cheese?
I assume it's at a time.
Just in general.
And what's the
Cheese.
cup size of this drink limit?
I assume it's a pitcher. I assume it's a pitcher. Yes.
Hold on. Somebody threw this, and the game was tied 75-75 with 51 seconds left.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. This could have been done earlier, but they chose
like
to
in
wait.
the middle of. Oh Jesus!
While the game was playing, so not during a timeout.
They
were on the side of the court that it was happening. Also,
oh my God!
So this person was just standing around with a dildo for the whole rest of the game.
This was the time.
Yeah, this was the moment.
So Golden State was trying to take the lead, I believe.
Yeah,
and
they had possession.
They had possession.
So most stadiums have the millimeter wave scanner things now too. How do you even get through security with a dildo?
Do you want the answer to that?
No.
That looks like a plastic.
I don't think I do.
Because that's like a dense rubber thing.
See, or cavity search. That's good enough for me.
This looks like it came from. It wasn't the lower bowl. It seems like it at least come from the upper deck.
I mean, I also there was a news story today completely unrelated involving an NBA team and security audits about smuggling actual weapons into the arena.
Oh.
So I am not surprised that someone could sneak a dildo in, because in this story they were talking about people, actually it was like undercover cops doing tests, and they were able to bring knives and guns into an NBA arena.
What is that security guy the one that security guy is not really even checking you?
Oh, the
outside the Giants game?
What game was it last year that the dude was eating ribs at the Superdome?
That was the Bayou Classic.
It was the Bayou Classic. That was today.
Thank you.
I still love that he was warming up ribs with a lighter.
That's the most Louisiana thing I had seen in quite some time.
Yes. Got it. When I see stuff like that, it makes me so homesick. It's like, I want to be back.
Not only did he sneak food in, not only was it in foil, not only did he have a lighter on him.
Seriously, I'd have been behind him and was like, hey, you got an extra? I would like a rib, please.
And another lighter. And a second lighter.
And a second lighter.
Gotta
literally smoke those ribs.
We have the best YouTube quote I've ever seen. YouTube comment. And by the way, guys, this YouTube commenter follows us on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Uh-oh.
He's one of ours.
I mean, I would certainly hope so.
Okay, so can I do a dramatic reading of this comment?
Yes,
yeah,
please.
Let me set it up first. That
okay.
This was on ESPN put up a clips video entitled something like "Hardcore MACTION."
I'm just upset that when we first got the person who found and they tagged us in CFB home, every other aggregator eliminated our names from the tag.
Oh yeah.
on the tree. They just took it away. And I'm like, hey, give us some credit because they want to bring it to us. You wanted to show this to us, and then we retweeted this. We bumped this up, CFB home and us. And then now y'all want to aggregate and act like we don't exist. We're here.
Rude.
This is very rude.
Commish, before whenever you give this a dramatic reading, I want us to set this to music. Like, grab some of like WoW classic battle music or something and throw it up behind this.
Okay. Well, we can ask Hector to do it if I read it fast enough.
Okay, there we go.
There you go.
Okay. So I'm gonna try to do this, but this is. I don't even know what video it was on. Do we have any idea who it was?
Yeah, I told you it was an ESPN MAC highlight video.
Okay. Like on YouTube? Is this where the comment came from? Okay.
Yes.
This is great.
Commish, just to get it into a clip that we can do, I'm gonna need it as Chris Berman.
As Chris Berman? You want me to say this as Chris Berman? Okay.
I feel like he talks pretty fast.
Okay. So the fastest 2 minutes?
Exactly, but it needs to be 1 minute.
Okay. Chris Berman always went over. I found that delightful. So let me go ahead and see if I can do this here. I'm gonna try to get in going into the mindset here of this commenter. Shout out to T King at T King 701. Here we go. Congrats on your 5-star recruits and $100 million facilities, SEC fans. Meanwhile, the MAC is out here playing real football in front of 14 people and a raccoon on a Tuesday night during a blizzard. You ever see a punter throw a touchdown to a long snapper while the scoreboard's on fire? Didn't think so. While you're all busy arguing over which frat-funded dynasty is slightly less fraudulent, Toledo's cooking up a triple reverse flea flicker in a game that ends 43-42 after 6 missed PATs and a goalpost gets stolen. That's not football. That's MACTION. You wouldn't survive 1 quarter in Ypsilanti.
Ypsilanti is definitely our cold night in Stoke.
Yes, you wouldn't survive.
The official name of the video, by the way, is 1 hour MAC highlights from the 2024-25 college football season. Hashtag MACTION ESPN college football. And it's on the official ESPN college football account.
Perfect.
I think somebody made a t-shirt.
And it opens with a play from the 68 Ventures Bowl, Bowling Green versus Arkansas State.
Beautiful.
Jesus
This
Christ.
is also perfect.
One of those teams is certainly a MAC team.
Yeah, is this? Well, Arkansas State is one of our most 8-5 teams. We figured out.
The fact that Iowa is
I'm really upset that NC State is not higher in those rankings.
Again, so there was a post that I saw on these 8-5 things. They were just like NC State and Texas A&M are the most like 8-4, 8-5 teams in like the past some odd years. So I was like, okay, well, how many times have they hit the number? Like, you have the LeBron James stat that he'll give you 27, 7, and 7, but he's never averaged 27. He never had a 27, 7, and 7 game. So, like, I wanted to see how many times did they hit the exact number. And so I went into this thinking that NC State's our team that's going to do this. And I'm going to do this. It wasn't. It was Iowa.
Which is also spiritually
correct. Because when I saw it, I was like, yes. And then Texas A&M was Arkansas State, Texas A&M, and Texas Tech were both with 5 seasons that finished 8-5. And people were getting a lot of comments that were just saying Texas 8-5 instead of the A&M. So I was like, yes.
Hold up. Texas A&M.
Yeah, add that one to the vision.
No, I'm going to be doing that. I got to do that right now. Because this is something I'm going to drop in about 10 minutes that's going to just make the world
I wanted to do this because it was just like I had to figure out who is the most like 8-5 team. Now, I stopped after like 15 seasons because if I went further, I would have had a lot more math because there was over like 200 teams that finished 8-5 in those 15
No. You did just enough because you left Iowa on top. And that was the most important thing.
Yeah, NC State really, they've been below and above lately, which is weird. But they still hit it 3 times with their rival North Carolina, also 8-5. 5 3 times,
That's-
which is so great. It's so great.
Next
So-
up, we have from Idaho State football. We finally have a fucking kickoff time for Idaho State UNLV. The thing that has haunted us collectively as a podcast more so than I think anyone else in this world.
The hour is known.
It is. It is going to be a 3 p.m. Central kick on week 0. Yeehaw! We did it.
On what channel? Or do we
So
not
it's
know
going to
yet?
be on a Mountain West streaming network, which I think is a weird ownership of this too. So, like, it's a weird. We may have to get an app for this one.
I thought
I don't know.
I thought we
good.
were done with the apps
Well, we still have the Team One Sports app for,
for Hawaii.
yeah. Let me see here. UNLV Mountain West Broadcasting Guide. There, I want to see. It says it's on Mountain West Network, but it's in collaboration with like another network, and I was just like,
Collaboration.
that's right.
Okay, if I post this Texas 8 and 5 thing, then I'm not responsible for any responses. Just so we're real clear here.
Well, you just quote tweet the original thing.
Okay, I'll do that. I'll do that.
There you go. So just quote tweet the original if you do the Texas 8 and 5.
That's exactly what I'm doing.
Also, this is me just speaking this into the universe. We have to remember that this exists at the end of this season.
So I'm trying to figure out exactly.
This graphic
Yeah, it does.
exists. It might be useful again in the future.
So
That's
So
all.
the Mountain West, their website is THEMW. So it is the Mountain West, themw.com. They have a YouTube channel and they also have a podcast network. And for
Okay.
whatever reason, they have a link that says Mountain West on Twitch. So if you are determined to know what the Mountain West Conference is doing, you can apparently watch them on Twitch and see what they stream. That's all.
Yeah.
Just wanted to point.
I can't even. So Conference USA has their own podcast that I occasionally listen to.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't laugh at that because we're the Sickos committee. I'm just funny as like I occasionally listen to the Conference USA podcast.
I know.
I love it. I love it.
There is something I think part of it is that you're saying it in the end of July, and so it just sounds so down bad.
It's got to be. I have to be one of the only like 10 people that listen to this podcast.
I don't know, man.
Who
We got like
hosts this
1,000.
podcast?
Who's hosting the Conference USA
Who hosts
podcast?
this podcast?
It's some of their conference folks. I know one of them. She's the contact that reaches out to us on social media for
Oh, well, that's cool.
them. Yeah, no, like they're great people. It's just, yeah, Conference USA has a podcast.
And none of us have guested on it yet.
That's what I was thinking.
I mean, why they haven't invited us?
Sure.
I swear. Come on,
What's
Cusa.
their thing now? Is it's
Kyusa Senpai notice us.
it's not inexcusably awesome. That's the one we gave.
Yeah, it
them.
was.
What
We gave them inexcusably awesome.
what was their one? What's their actual Conference USA motto now?
No limits on us or something?
Yes, and so the very back it has like a neon sign that says "No limits on us."
Oh, you watch it on YouTube?
They have an online version too. Yes.
There is a YouTube. I see 2.6 views, 2.6K views, so 2,600 views. They have more subscribers than us. We got to beat
Yeah.
them.
Sorry, I've lost.
They got
something.
6.7. 6.
And this is just their
700.
YouTube numbers. They
It's just
might be
YouTube
doing
numbers.
more numbers on RSS feeds.
I mean, you know.
Jordan, how many tabs do you have?
It's a
open?
lot. Sorry, I'm overwhelmed. Next up, Central Michigan is going to be hit with NCAA allegations surrounding the Connor Stallions sign stealing scandal. Now, listeners, I'm going to say this. From a lot of people who we've spoken to off the record, they were like, of course it was fucking Connor Stallions. That's why no one's saying anything about this. So I can't guarantee you that was Connor Stallions standing there, but I'm just saying that a lot of people we've talked to were like, a fucking course it was. because no one's denying it. I love when we get consensus just by, what the fuck are you talking about? Of course it was blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, of course, wait, what is this? Pawtucket Centerville Bank Stadium to host Brown URI Governor's Cup football match.
It's all right. I know you're concerned. You're all about that Ivy League matchup.
Where's Okay, well, I know where Pawtucket is.
Yes.
But what is the Centerville Green Bank?
That's it. So it's
I mean, I assume it's a
local Rhode Island.
bank.
It's a stadium that seats about 10,500. So
Okay, it's a soccer stadium. Okay.
Yes.
I was afraid this was a baseball stadium. I was going to get really.
No, it's a soccer one. Yeah.
Okay.
And this is the first one that they're going to be hosting an American football match. They said first football match. I'm like, technically you got some.
Yeah, home of Rhode Island FC, a USL
Okay.
team.
This is not. I mean, it's kind of far away from both campuses, but
It looks like you could maybe sailgate it.
Ooh.
Ooh.
oh, on the
It's-
Seekonk,
Yes.
the Seekonk River. That's a great name. I mean, it's Rhode Island. Like,
Man, it's so funny that Rhode Island exists.
I've
Why did we allow this to exist?
I have like a soft spot in my heart for Rhode Island. I've never been there, but for some odd reason, it's just a tiny state, and I'm like, it's surrounded by like everything, and it's just like it has no business being there. But I'm like, I it's the opposite of Delaware for me. I'm like, yeah, Delaware, go away. But like Rhode Island, you're cool. You could stay.
Yeah, no, Rhode Island is cool and it can stay, but it is also patently ridiculous that it exists, as opposed to Delaware, which should return to Pennsylvania, where
We
it
want our 3
belongs.
counties back. God damn it.
That's right. 67 plus 3 equals 1,
Mhm.
actually.
we have in this podcast, we have a one Pennsylvania policy. We respect both ideas. We respect both the sovereignties, and we respect the idea of one Pennsylvania. We're just not going to say which one Pennsylvania it is.
One Pennsylvania, 2 systems.
And one of them is just a really weird set of banking rules for businesses. That's one of the systems. I don't know why.
Yeah, one of them is no
Mhm,
sales
yeah,
tax.
Yeah, that one city, that one state,
One Pennsylvania, two.
one Pennsylvania.
A friend of the program, Brian McGee, has some college football mascot power rankings.
I mean, people
wanna
are
go
trying to
through-
infringe on our territory here.
Well,
You know,
no,
we
it's
did
just real.
We did the
fucking
mascot
off-season.
fights last year.
This is, yeah, but mascot fights and bracket is different than power
Okay,
ranking.
okay,
I'm
okay.
okay with this.
For the costume division, number 5 is Keggy the Keg from Dartmouth. Not an official mascot, but good choice. Then we have the Stanford Tree, Big Red, Brutus, and the Duck. I'm all about this. This is a good set.
I look, man.
Yeah. The tree is also not an official mascot. The tree's the band's mascot. So,
His name is Puddles.
I can drop
His
Brutus.
name is Puddles D. Puddlington the 4th, I believe.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Now hold on. The tree is on Stanford's university seal.
Yes.
Yeah.
Not that. Not
but
that
the
tree, though.
costume
Not
tree
that
with
tree.
the face is the band's mascot.
Right. I concede that. I just think it's very funny that they also chose a tree.
Mm-hmm.
I don't have Brutus this high. Like Brutus is fine,
Yeah, I think.
but like
Oh,
I
yeah.
could have.
You know who should be? You know who should be where Brutus
Who?
is? Goldie.
Yes.
Goldie
Goldie
needs to
should
be in
be
this
where
top
Brutus
5.
is.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, Goldie.
I
And you know-
have the Duck and Big Red like 1 and 1A.
You know who else should be on this list at up high like this? Sebastian.
Sebastian, Hall of Famer, Hall of Fame, Sebastian.
He's
Mugshot.
the only mascot that stole a fire extinguisher. Just saying.
I mean, look again, only mascot to be arrested besides Chuck E. Cheese.
There's
No,
way.
No,
There's
I know,
no
I
way
know,
that
I
statement's true.
know. But I had to bring it
I
back.
guarantee you a Mickey has been arrested at some point.
oh yeah.
I typed in Mickey arrested and I got Mickey Rooney.
Okay, well, yeah, that Mickey has been arrested too.
Fair.
I mean, that Breakfast at Tiffany's thing was real bad.
Mickey Mouse arrested.
In the mechanized division, we have Cocky in the Cockaboose for South Carolina.
The
Monty on a
what?
Harley, Cocky in the Cockaboose.
It's called the Cockaboose?
It's called the Cockaboose.
Okay. I'm scared to search that.
We got Monty on the Harley from Montana, the Demon Deacon on the Chopper from Wake, Buzz in the Ramblin' Wreck from Georgia Tech, and the Sooner Schooner, top heavy as it is, for Oklahoma.
So I'm immensely pleased to inform you that not only is the Cockaboose real, there is a premium space at Williams-Brice referred to as the Cockaboose Club.
Yeah.
When you think of Williams-Brice Stadium, the iconic Cockabooses always come to mind. Located on the ground level of the stadium, across from the tracks, is one of the newly added premium spaces at Williams-Brice, the Cockaboose Club. With a modern railroad theme, this space features a large open floor plan, built-in bar space, as well as 2 freestanding portable bars and plenty of space to host your next event. You can rent it Monday through Thursday for 12 hours, starting at $3,000.
Rich people jail.
$3,000.
Yes.
I mean,
Also,
That's what the
list
money's for.
invalid.
Okay,
Boilermaker
we need more
special
patrons
not
to-
included.
Boilermaker special, of course. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Okay, fine,
not
whatever.
included. Yeah.
In the human division, we have Vili the Warrior from Hawaii,
Okay.
Osceola from Florida State, which probably
Yeah.
should be the number one, honestly. The Masked Rider from Texas Tech, the Mountaineer from West Virginia, and the Notre Dame Leprechaun for number one.
And-
Eh.
There's
I'm
a second
not
one
a-
for number 2. There's
Yeah.
2
Oh,
for
sorry.
number 2.
Yeah, we didn't
There's
have the
two number
courage
two.
of our convictions.
Yeah, I know. I mean, you couldn't rank
Here's
the
my
different.
top 5 with 6.
Yeah.
Davy
Come on,
Crockett,
Ryan
Oklahoma,
McGee.
Tennessee.
I mean, Beth, you're going to be mad when I say this, but like ultimately they are both just 2 dudes or sometimes a lady with a fuzzy hat
And a gun.
And
and a gun.
Look, man.
Chief Osceola wins this thing. I'm sorry.
Also, okay, I know I want to ask this because they very clearly say this is human division ranked 1 through 5.
Yeah.
The Notre Dame leprechaun, by nature of its costume, is technically a mythical creature,
Not a
Uh-huh.
human.
even though it is played by a person. So I concede that aspect of it.
Mhm,
But
yeah.
in costume, we're not
Mhm.
saying the tree. Very clearly the tree is a tree, so that's clearly a person in a costume that's playing a tree. Isn't the Notre Dame leprechaun a leprechaun in this?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
Yeah, so that's part of the reason that you could have just named this the like sentient being division and that works fine. Like we know that leprechauns are sapient. Like this we don't have to have a conversation about the personhood of leprechauns. However, they are not.
But like the Brutus is sentient too, though.
Is Brutus sapient? I don't know that Brutus is sapient. I don't think he's that self-aware.
He's got to be equally as sapient as the Ohio State fans.
I think they just are talking
not very.
about like is a human in the sense that it's just a person, like it's not wearing a mascot head or like a traditional like if you look at it you can tell like, oh, that's, I mean, obviously you can,
That's a guy.
but it's
or sometimes
Okay,
a
so,
girl.
Right, like-
so Arthur, I have two questions for you then. One, Kansas State's Power Cat.
yeah, like I'm not the one categorizing it. I would say no because there's a mascot head. I feel like the like big, artificial thing covering your whole head. That's
Right.
what.
So
kinda
if the mascot is doing Egyptian god mode,
Mm.
you're not going to call a human.
What if it's a human head mask? Because number 2 is Pistol
No.
Pete.
No, I'm gonna say
Pistol
that's
Pete is just
it's
scrawny
different.
dude with head. Okay.
it's
Based on a real
different.
person.
Based on a
It's
real person.
just, yeah, I think, do you have the mascot head or is that your actual head? That's my dividing line.
I'm going to separate West Virginia and Tennessee here, and I'm going to put West Virginia above, not just to suck up to Beth.
Yes, it is.
But-
The only
but-
reason.
But no. Tennessee has Smokey.
Yes.
They have somebody else. They
Mhm.
have another
let's-
mascot.
let's
That's
jump
a
to
live mascot.
Let's jump to live animal mascot division.
Right.
Smokey
So there's
does
two
not make an
mascots.
appearance here.
The live animal division is the only reason that I was not yelling about Aubie being in the costume
Again,
division.
this is why I got West Virginia, but because they live the Mountaineer. Tennessee they got a Smokey. They got another thing. So The Mountaineer drop.
And they have like a costume
That's
dog
right.
too,
They
don't
have
they?
three. West Virginia is all about the Mountaineer. So that's why I have the Mountaineer higher than Daniel Boone. And I live in the city of the Alamo.
Beth, has there ever been like an actual costumed mountaineer? Like a mascot mountaineer?
Oh God. Can we look
They
it up?
had like a blow up one thing,
Like Little Red?
like Little Red at the basketball games at one point in the early 2000s. I'm
Oh, that's horrifying.
unaware of any other mascots. I mean, I only go back to like 1989, so
Okay, because I can just imagine a really awful like paper mache head. Maybe. Oh, hey Beth, you know what?
hey, what?
I just found a picture of the Mountaineer shaking hands with Marco the Buffalo. Look at that. They can get along.
Wow.
Peace in our time.
Peace in our
Wow.
time. The best live animal mascots are 5, the Eagle from Auburn. 4, Mike the Tiger from LSU. 3, Bevo from Texas. 2, Ralphie from Colorado. And I disagree with number 1, Ugga.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
Ugga
for
sucks.
starters,
Where's Miss
you
Rev?
cannot put Bevo below Ugga. You can't. Bevo has literally wrecked Ugga.
Yeah,
Like
Bevo
we saw
has
that
taken-
scoreboard on that. What kind of terrible committee is this?
Come on, Ryan McGee. We love you, but this is a bad ranking.
Like
Hey, no committees around here.
Mhm.
I would put Mike the Tiger higher just on
Yes.
account of the only live mascot that people think is so good they want to counterfeit it. Like you don't see knockoff other these mascots.
you don't.
The only
you don't
live
see
Gotta
mascot
knock
that
off
used to
Mike
get
the
it,
Tiger.
the only live mascot that used to get its choice of going to the game or not.
I mean, to be fair, you're probably more likely to get murdered by a counterfeit Ralphie. Don't do that.
Oh,
Ralphie has
Lord.
flipped a few handlers before.
Mm-hmm.
Mm.
Yeah, Ralphie will fuck you up.
Oh,
you know,
yeah.
in this thing, live mascot, I got Ralphie at the top. I got Mike the Tiger, like right there.
That's
in 1 and
biased.
1A.
This is
Just
fucking
because.
easy to
No,
bias.
Mike's cool.
No,
We like Mike.
No, the only thing is like Mike is not free. Mike would have to be paraded in the cage, and Ralphie's technically gets to run free, except at the Alamo Bowl where they just like walked Ralphie for some odd reason. I don't know if Ralphie can't run on turf, or whatever, but they just walked Ralphie, and that was kind of it was very depressing to the entire crowd, and then BYU beat the crap out of Colorado in that game for some odd reason.
Well, they
Ralphie
scored more points and had a better offense and had a better defense and were better coached. And
all
the-
those things.
the line of BYU, the lines of BYU both were just like incredibly bigger than Colorado. But that's neither here nor there. Where Ralphie is, I don't know, man. You see Ralphie run. That's awesome. That's fantastic. That's great. Mike the Tiger would have to be paraded in the cage, which I feel like that's a down score, but that's preventing loss of life, I think.
Yeah, but also you can. I will say, in Mike's defense, they let him choose whether he wants to go to the game, and usually he doesn't, which is fine. And also, you can just go hang out with him. Like he's just in his habitat. Like you can go see him whenever you want, pretty much, which is kind of cool. Like you can't just go see Ralphie. I don't know where she is, but like she's out on a pasture somewhere, which is good for her, and I hope she's happy. But like, it's kind of cool that Mike's around and you can go see him hanging out in his like bachelor
you got
pad.
Miss Rev too. Miss Rev's at the game, and then you got Bevo at the game. There's like a Bevo pen inside the stadium, which is amazing.
I think Miss Rev is not so much. Miss Rev transcends live animal division.
Okay.
I don't think there is.
That's true.
Is
She's
There's
in
not
general.
really a division for Miss Rev.
A deity division,
Yeah, I mean,
object of worship.
Object of
sure.
worship division.
just
I
say
mean,
there.
number
Dubs
one,
isn't
Miss
on
Rev.
this list either, though, which is problematic.
Yeah, no, Ugga is like
Of all the dogs,
he's not the worst live dog mascot, but he's not the best
No.
either. He's just not
Object
my
of pity.
favorite. He's cute when he's like laying on his ice pack sleeping during the game, but like
Well-
I will say shout out to all the various Wars Eagle. They are different eagles. There are different eagles during different games. The ones that spring to mind for me are Spirit and Nova. One of them is a golden eagle and one of them is a bald eagle. And shout out to Auburn Raptor Rehab, which is where all the eagles live and come from. They are all eagles that have been rescued and can't live in the wild. Similarly, I would like to give a special shout out to Stella the owl, who is also a rescue, who is Temple's live animal mascot. And she's very cute.
I mean, South Carolina has a live cocky too, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's Big Spur.
Sir Big Spur. That's correct.
Yes, he was knighted.
Otherwise known as Cock Commander, which didn't happen, right?
Yes. We also have our non-football division for shirts that we all own. There is the Fighting Ochre from Delta State, King Triton from UC San Diego, Sammy the Slug for UC Santa Cruz, the Gale from St. Mary's College, and Friar Dom from Providence.
That's
Friar Dom.
Friar Dom is an absolute one seed.
I mean,
Yep.
No qualms with this one here.
No,
Ryan
you
McGee.
got this one right.
You got this one right. One thing is, like, there is an omission that I'm kind of upset in the costume division.
Mm-hmm.
Where the fuck is Otto?
Oh, that's a good
Otto
point.
the Orange.
That's a good
Where's
question.
Otto the Orange?
People don't like Otto as much as we like Otto.
I don't know, man. Otto's cool. He's awesome. Is it just because, like, there's Obi the Orange too? Or just like there's two of them and they're twins? One lives up north, one lives down south.
Yeah, they walk alike, they talk alike. This is the Patty Duke show, but for there you go, kids. Hey, kids, we're getting the kids in today with my Patty Duke jokes.
Patty Duke reference.
The Pop-Tart's not included either, so there's a lot of issues with the costume division.
Can I just say real fast? I had the ice cream sandwich Pop-Tarts, and they're fucking amazing.
Yeah,
They're
I had
great.
those.
Yeah,
They
they look
look so
amazing.
good.
Go to
They look
Walmart,
really good.
folks. Get them.
No.
The
Go get them at Walmart.
strawberry one is great.
Strawberry's good.
I got the chocolate one because I can't normally have any of the chocolate Pop-Tarts because they have eggs in them, but
Yeah.
the ice cream sandwich did not. So yeah,
Ooh.
I was a happy camper.
I had the strawberry ones. There's just one qualm was like it was slightly dry, very slightly dry.
You're
But
wild.
I wish it was kind of like
Full size.
bigger. Like, give me like the full size Pop-Tart. Don't give me this mini Pop-Tart nonsense.
Make
I
your
want
own.
two
Make your
full
own.
size Pop-Tarts. I'll have to make my own, I guess. Like you said.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to go to Walmart.
Yeah,
Good stuff.
I thought about trying this because like I would try it, but like Walmart's just too far. I'm not going there.
I had to go to a second Walmart because the first one did not have them.
Yeah, if I do that, then
Mm.
it's like a even longer drive. And like, it's one thing to drive out somewhere to buy something that doesn't melt really fast. It's another thing to drive all the way out there to buy ice cream.
And what you guys can do is pay us money so we can buy more of these. Join our
Yes.
Beehive where we write about things. Join our
Yeah.
Patreon.
Behave.
Or Beehive. Join our Patreon for $5 a month. Get access to our Discord. Pay us
Okay.
$5 so we can go buy more delicious ice cream sandwiches.
That is what the money's for, right?
Yes.
Yes.
Go to our merch store and get some more of our In This House gear.
Yeah. We got garden flags.
Go to YouTube. Go to Instagram. Go to Twitch. We're going to be on there more often.
Joey's on right now as we're recording.
Oh, is he? What is he playing?
He did a pump fake where he was going to play CFB 26, and then he played Cricket 24, and now he's playing CFB 26 as the Sickos committee team. So he's actually playing as the Sickos creative team on Twitch right now, I believe.
Oh, God.
Yes, it's great. He got a capture card, got the PS5. He's rolling. It was a lot of fun for me to try to figure out how to get money to Canada, but I was able to do it.
Oh, good. He's got a dozen people watching him. Perfect. Okay. Then shout out to Message Board Geniuses podcast. They go the places we refuse to go. We don't fucking go there. Don't ask me to do that.
No, don't get sucked in by Tiger Droppers like you did that one day.
Yeah, don't do that.
Don't do it.
That's how they get you.
That's how
You
they
gotta
get
go
you.
to what's the Aggies board?
Texags.
Texags.
Texags?
The Texags politics board is the place to be, man.
Oh God.
And as always, for the softest, comfiest, officially licensed collegiate apparel, use Home Field Apparel. I see Beth wearing her Chicago School of Mines.
Can you imagine?
The Chicago School of Mines, because I'm wearing Northwestern School of Mines.
I said, isn't the Chicago School of Mines just like the nuclear testing area under the
Mhm.
He's
football
gonna
field?
bring up some enriched uranium.
That's
It's
right.
pile one.
That is correct.
Maybe it's a different kind of mines. Like Chicago School of Mines is where you learn to take things. You say that's mines. Like that could be.
That's mine.
Okay.
Anyways,
Or it could be
use our
where you
offer-
learn to plant mines,
Oh,
like
there you go.
landmines.
Yeah.
Mm.
use our offer code yes, ha ha ha, yes, 3 ha's for 15% off your first order, and keep track of our feed because Home Field has some great stuff coming out.
Coming up, they got it's can't miss kickoff. We'll plug our code. Also, Jordan, breaking news: people want you to bevel the Texas 8 and 5 now.
It's already has the beveled on it.
No, more. They want more, folks,
They want more.
on the Twitter. It's just bevel the 8 and the 5. Damn it.
Well, while I'm doing that, Commish, introduce us.
All right, here we go. Let's go. It is the Super Sicko Spinning Selection Season Preview Forecast, the SSSSSPF, aka the 5 SPF. It is our conference preview forecast that we do for all of the conferences in Division 1. Tonight, we have our special guest, Blue, which we like to call him HBCU Blue, or HBC Blue. Yes.
HBC Blue.
HBC.
That's right.
Yeah.
He is an alum of Howard and Norfolk State, which we love to bring him on about some HBCU stuff here all the time. So we are previewing the SWAC MEAC. Also, we're not forgetting the FCS Independents here. They are going to be on the show. Or did I take them out because Joey wanted to do Independence Day?
I don't know.
I think I
Maybe
took them
it's
out.
again. Okay.
Yeah, whatever. So the SWAC is up first. The SWAC. Last year, we'll go over the 12 teams here in the SWAC. Jackson State, 8-0 in conference, 12-2 overall. Alabama State, 5-3 in conference, 7-5 overall. Florida A&M, 5-3 in conference, 7-5 overall. Alabama A&M, 4-4 in conference, 6-6 overall. Bethune-Cookman, 2-6 in conference, 2-10 overall. Our beloved Mississippi Valley State Delta Devils, 1-7 in conference, 1-11 overall. On the west side of the SWAC, Southern, 7-1 in conference, 8-5 overall. Alcorn State, 5-3 in conference, 6-6 overall. Texas Southern, 4-4 in conference, 5-6 overall. Prairie View A&M, our beloved Panthers, 3-5 in conference, 5-7 overall. Grambling State, 2-6 in conference, 5-7 overall. And Arkansas Pine Bluff, probably the best logo in all of Division One. The Rattlers are up there too, but the UAPB logo, probably the best one there. 2-6 in conference, 3-9 overall.
First up on our list, we have Florida A&M, and we are rating the odds that this team makes an FCS playoff game or a bowl game.
Okay.
So the question is, can they sneak themselves into the Celebration Bowl or get high enough to make it into the playoffs?
Okay. I kind of think they could do it. I mean, they were... So their coach would be in the second year. They lost the coach to Duke, who's now the head coach at FIU.
He is. That's Coach Willie Simmons.
Willie Simmons. So he went to Duke to be like a running backs coach, and then he's now at FIU as the head coach, which is, I mean, he should have a Florida pipeline there, which would be nice. FIU, the coach last year, a little bit of a transition, a little bit of a down year, 7-5, which they had won the SWAC in 2023, right?
Yes, they did.
They
won
did.
the Celebration Bowl as well.
Yes, they did. So the head coach of FAMU right now, his name is James Colsey III, and he was on that staff. He was the assistant head coach and DB's coach. And so he was promoted to be the head coach in 2024. They had a bit of a rough season, 7-5. I mean, they go to the MEAC SWAC kickoff, they win that, then they win the second game of the year, and then they get smoked by Miami. and then it's all downhill from there. So once they have the body bag game, they're pretty inconsistent. They work it out toward the end, and they go on a nice little semi streak, but it's an uphill battle. They also then got hit by the transfer bug at the end of the season. So a lot of their best players are now playing and level up, and they're trying to restock that with the level below them.
I totally forgotten. Now I remember why I remember Colsey. Colsey coached in U Sports for a long time. He was in Nova Scotia for like 4 or 5 years, and British Columbia.
Yep.
Made the Loney Bowl, which is one of the 4 like semifinal games. Okay, I remember.
Yeah.
I remember this now.
Yeah, wild coaching career. Played football and baseball at Florida State.
I mean, it's not that far away from FAMU. It's like right across the street, man, in Tallahassee.
Correct.
Yeah, seriously. What's the street that separates them? There's one in Tallahassee. It's just like Florida State, and then there's a street, and then there's FAMU.
Not entirely sure, but
I gotta look it
they
up.
are very close. They actually share a few programs. They have a few joint programs, particularly one for education. So a lot of collaboration between Florida State and FAMU.
Next up, we have Bethune-Cookman, and we go over the full history of this university name.
Oh, this is a good one.
Once again, we're back to normal schools.
Normal.
We have so many normal schools. It's wonderful. The Daytona Normal and Industrial Institute for girls and the Cookman Institute for boys. Then the Daytona Cookman Collegiate Institute, and then Bethune-Cookman College. And they became a university in 2007.
Yes,
I did not.
Yes, I was still at Norfolk State as an undergrad when they finally became Bethune-Cookman University.
Here we go.
Yeah, shout out to Mary McLeod Bethune, who is the Bethune from Bethune-Cookman. Very, very cool lady. Extremely cool lady. Go read her Wikipedia.
Yeah, she was on the cabinet. Oh, go ahead, Beth.
No. Go ahead.
She was on the black cabinet of FDR, and when he was trying to institute more programs during the New Deal, he had a separate black cabinet which was stocked with the leaders of the day, and she was one of them. She was one of the ones that they went to, and she preached education for as long as she could for as many people who would listen.
Which was a good long time. Highly recommend, if you want to learn more about her, give a listen to the Stuff You Missed in History Class podcast that did a tremendous episode series on her. Well worth your time.
Next up is Alcorn State, and let's talk about what their non-conference schedule looks like.
Oh, they got to be playing. Oh, God. I'm scared.
They got a rough one ahead of them, to be totally candid with you.
I'm terrified. Mississippi State, not too bad.
So Alcorn will be playing Mississippi State, and they'll be playing Lincoln University, California. So not Lincoln.
Not Lincoln. Oh, the Road Warriors.
Yes,
the Road Warriors. So not the Lincoln that's an HBCU or the other Lincoln that's an HBCU. This is Lincoln that's out in California.
I'm curious because they're on the road at Northwestern State in Natchitoches. First game of the year on a Thursday. Northwestern State hasn't won a game in a bit. They didn't win any last year. I'm very curious on how that first game will go. That's fascinating.
Yeah, Northwestern State's been in a hole for,
Well, I mean, they had a tragedy in the program 2 years ago.
Yeah.
So maybe they can get out of it. Also, I love the fact that this is going to be rather similar colors for Northwestern State and Alcorn. Like Alcorn has gold and Northwestern State has orange instead of to go with their purples. So that could be a nice little color matchup there in Natchitoches.
Man, Lincoln, California is going to be spending so much time in the SWAC. They play Arkansas, Pine Bluff, Alcorn, Mississippi Valley State, and Prairie View.
This is good Lord, the Lincoln Oaklanders just never playing in Oakland. Hopefully they'll get to play soon enough.
I really hope so.
Mm-hmm.
Next up, Texas. Next up is Texas Southern, and what is the best bowl game they've ever played in? Best named bowl game.
Oh man, they've had to be in the Orange Blossom Classic, right?
They have. I think that might have been some time ago before FAMU
Well,
kind
we're
of
just looking at the
solidified
history,
it.
though.
Let's see. They played in 2 of the Black College National Championship games, but I don't know that those were when they were called anything.
No, they always play in the Labor Day Classic, which that's a sticking point for Blue. Man.
Look, they used to call that game the Prairie View Bowl. So them changing that name to be something else is very funny to me because they didn't always play on Labor Day.
I scrolled all the way down to the bottom of their page for bowl games, and then I just realized that their band name is called the Ocean of Soul.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
it
are.
is.
Oh,
that's
God,
good. I
that's
like
It's a
that.
beautiful name.
whew.
One of the members of the band of the group In Vogue was a member of the Ocean of Soul.
I am still never gonna get it. I understand that.
You're never gonna get it.
I'm never gonna get it.
Never gonna
sister-
get
Never gonna get it.
Never
Never.
gonna get it. Never gonna get it.
Never
Not
gonna get it.
Never gonna
not
get
this
it.
time. No.
Never gonna get it.
it.
Woo 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 woo.
Okay, next up is Alabama A&M.
Ooh,
And our question is, what restaurant's closest to their stadium?
Alabama A&M. These are the Aggies,
Ooh.
or is it the Bulldogs?
These are the Bulldogs.
Okay. I don't know why.
That is Lewis Cruz Stadium.
Is this the
In
one that has the
Normal,
tailgating
Alabama.
tents? Is this the one that has the tailgating tents in like the end zone? Like the portable building they put in the end zone?
I don't remember.
No.
It's looking to me like the Bojangles on 431 is our closest.
There's a Chick-fil-A kind of close too.
Oh man,
Yeah.
Yeah, if you go south, it's a Burger King. But
yeah,
I
they
think
have
that
the things in
North
the
is
end zone.
closer.
Okay.
Lewis Cruz
Yeah.
Stadium.
There's a Bojangles that I think is probably a little bit further away than the Chick-fil-A.
Ooh, there's Vuji Vegan.
Well, that sounds good.
Now, yes, I want to know what Normal Alabama vegan food tastes like.
food is?
Now.
Yeah,
It's gotta
is.
be good.
Lewis Cruz Stadium
Oh,
has the end
100%.
zone things. They have the end zone suites. Yeah, it's like little like portable buildings that you could like rent out the tailgate in one of the open end zones. It's amazing.
Yeah, the picture they have.
That's a vibe.
The picture they have up in the winter. Those buildings are not there, so they must put them up and take them down during the season.
The portable
Yeah,
building.
I'm not seeing them on Google Maps either.
No,
on
I'm gonna throw them in the
satellite
chat.
view.
I'm gonna throw them in the chat. You can kind of see them in the end zone there. They're like portable. It's so awesome.
Next up is Alabama State, and our question is: would this mascot look better with teeth, or would removing the teeth improve it? Now, this one does have teeth.
It's a
Yes, it
hornet
does.
with teeth.
It
It's
is
a
a hornet
hornet
with
with
teeth.
Okay.
Bee teeth.
Bees don't have
And the
teeth.
question then becomes: does it look better without it? Because I love the Alabama State logo with like the
Same.
angry hornet on it. One of my favorites.
But the anger. Oh, I guess hang on.
The mascot's happy.
I think the costume mascot probably looks better with the teeth.
Think so?
I don't know. It would be kind of upsetting if it was just like a gaping open mouth with no teeth.
I mean, this mascot, despite being a bee, the imagery is clearly based off of birds.
What do you think of the version of the Alabama State mascot that I just posted, Pitt Girl?
I was just gonna talk. I was
Oh,
just gonna mention him.
You gotta close the mouth. If you take the teeth out, you gotta close the mouth.
He has the teeth one.
Oh, I actually really like this one because he just kind of looks kind of uncomfortable. Like he's just like, I gotta be here.
I also like the fact that
Can I
they're trying
leave?
to like
I would like to go home, please.
they're trying to make its dead insectoid eyes look
Stinger.
as
Okay,
His name is
guys,
Stinger.
I got a better one for you. A better
Uh-oh.
version.
Okay.
Oh no!
Ah! Oh, God.
Look at how
Why
round,
is he a tennis
Look
ball?
how round his head is.
that
That is a tennis ball with eyes.
that is an Amish beard of teeth.
Oh, I love him so much.
Oh my God! Don't put human
think
eyes
they're
on
all
the
good.
bee.
No, it's great.
The most recent one, I think you're right. Like, needs the teeth. The teeth look good. The gritting teeth one with the teeth lines is a bit much. And that old one is just like, yikes.
I like the one with the gritted teeth. I think they should go back to that one. He would be best friends with the North Texas mascot. They would just be uncomfortable together.
Well, I just love that the only school in the state of Alabama that actually has the word Bama in their end zones is Alabama State.
Is that really true?
So if you look in their stadium.
Yeah, Alabama's end zones say Alabama spelled out.
Yes, correct. And the other side, one says Alabama, one says Crimson Tide. And then if you go to Eddie Robinson Jr., who is the head coach, if you go to their stadium, ASU Stadium, on the end zone, it says Bama State.
That's amazing. I like that a lot.
So do I.
Huh.
The beautiful stadium, too. They have a really nice stadium.
I always look at the numbers for FCS attendance. And it doesn't surprise me anymore, but whenever I post it, it surprises people as to who has the largest numbers for attendance in FCS. It's not North Dakota State. It's not the programs you think it is, guys.
No.
It's the SWAC.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
The top 5 are like all SWAC.
Correct. And then the MEAC is in, I think, a few of the other top 10 spots. So HBCU football has some of the best in-person attendance, and a lot of that is because we have some of the best bands on earth.
Well, I mean, when HBCU teams have homecoming, like this is the best homecoming I think you could ever get in any college atmosphere ever. I don't think there's any other schools when they have a homecoming game, everybody's coming back.
Yes.
Like
everyone that
everyone.
Went to the school is everyone. And that stadium is going to be sold out no matter what the team looks like that year.
Mm-hmm.
There are some interesting names for homecomings too. And
yes.
I'm gonna ask if anybody can tell me. This would be something I disagree with, but does anybody know what North Carolina Agricultural and Technical State University's homecoming is called by their fans? And no, they cannot spell their name correctly.
I don't.
I cannot.
They call their homecoming GHO.
Like go home?
No, GHOE. GHO.
Beth, can you do that in the Minnesota accent?
Oh, you're coming back for the G-hole.
Yep. And that is an acronym that means greatest homecoming on earth.
Okay.
I
like it.
It's a contentious. I don't. It's a very contentious thing that they keep saying. That's not true.
Like if you know the G-ho, you know the G-ho. But if you don't know G-ho, it sounds like, that.
Again,
Correct.
We're encouraging you to get out to your local schools that are D2 and D3 this year. Look and see if you're close to an HBCU and you're not going there. You're a dummy. Fix that.
Do it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and FCS, go to all the places. There are so many other football games to go to.
There are so many, and you can get good tickets for cheap. They'll be glad to have you. Except Norfolk State, who just raised all their prices.
You know how in England there is a certain time during the day when they don't play top flight soccer because you're supposed to go to your local team. It's like the 3:00 window or something. Like the idea is that they don't put games on TV then. You're supposed to go to your local team. I wish there were a time frame like that. But I know that that's impossible. But I wish there were a time when people could be like, there's nothing like the only things to go to are like the D3, D2 FCS games.
Yeah.
The last bastion of that is that the Friday night college football game is not usually like a big banner game. Because you are supposed to be at a high school football game.
Correct. There are, and this is partly due to resources and partly because ESPN has not figured out how to properly broadcast these. A lot of HBCUs are putting fewer TV resources into producing a product because they want people to come to the games. Mm-hmm. And one of the things one of the things that a lot of them do is we'll allow you to tailgate, and you can tailgate from 6 a.m. until, but at game time, everyone needs to migrate to the stadium. And that's a big friction point for the alumni base because we want to tailgate. But the school has a point, like we want you in the stadium for a few hours. So go to your local teams. Go find a local team and support them. Buy all their merchandise and stand in the stands and cheer.
There you go.
You can become a super fan so easily. Like
Yeah,
it,
really.
Yes.
it doesn't take a lot to be that guy. You could be that
like-
guy for a team.
Yeah, I mean,
Yes.
you don't need to be super fan number 5,857 for Ohio State.
No, they're good.
Correct. They have enough fans.
They have
Yeah,
enough.
they're fine.
Yeah, they've already got Big Nut. They don't need
Yeah,
another one.
Right.
Like,
You can go root for Ohio and have the exact same happiness factor of watching a team and Ohio State University win a game.
and like possibly materially affect things for that university. When it's a
Yeah,
small
correct.
school, it doesn't take much.
Nope.
No.
That's why I
That's
love
right.
going. Whenever I got to go to basketball games in college, because we were really bad. So the band being at a basketball game in college threw the entire thing off because we were automatically the loudest cheerers in the entire thing.
Yeah.
I caused an interception at Teal one time because I was cheering super loud from the cemetery, which they didn't think was going to happen.
I was gonna say, Beth, this makes me want to go be the internet's most belligerent Teal fans from the cemetery this season.
That's
You go to a
amazing.
Teal game, guys. $8 in through the front gate, or go pay your respects.
Well,
pay your money or your respects.
And if we stand in the cemetery, they can't kick us
That's
out
true.
for heckling.
Or drinking.
That's true.
Just setting up on top of some tombstone from 200 years ago, setting up your bottles.
Mm-hmm.
This is my brown bag. Don't ask what's in it.
Gladys and I had some great times in that at that mausoleum. You can never take that from me. That's a cornerstone
Fair.
of my college experience.
Put it in a
Our
brochure.
next, has to be. Our next team up is Mississippi Valley State, and a great question for them. Predict this team's record based strictly off the school's notable alumni page on Wikipedia. Well, shit.
Ooh. So
Well, shit.
this is going to be fun.
Oh.
This is going to be very fun.
Yeah,
All right,
like
Notable alumni.
All right,
Ooh,
go
we got
to
some
the
good
wiki.
ones.
Oh,
some extremely good ones.
They have
we
some.
got Jerry Rice.
I mean,
fair.
we
just,
already know
just
that.
off Willie Totten and Jerry Rice, that's a 11-0 season right there.
No,
Wait,
it's
wait.
not. They only won 8 games the season they played together as seniors.
Quiet.
Oh, okay. Wait. Do we have like Willie Amos, like famous Amos, the chocolate chip cookie? Mississippi
Yes.
Valley State is
yes.
the cookie.
Yes.
Whoa!
Oh, hell yeah!
Yeah, Wally Amos.
That's right. Let's
I
see
did
what else
not-
we got.
I did not realize.
There you go. So
Incredible.
11-0.
11-0.
11-0, famous Amos.
What's 11-0? Hell yeah.
They're going to the Celebration Bowl.
There it is.
There it is. Famous Amos.
Will be the greatest season in their history because Deacon Jones also went to school there. So
Yup.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah.
Yeah.
I do like how on the grid for why notable, it says that famous Amos, the cookie impresario, is a social media personality.
And then you click on it and you're like, he was the founder of the famous Amos chocolate chip cookie.
yep.
And was an author and did a whole bunch of other shit too.
He was the host of the adult reading program, Learn to Read. I mean, famous Amos did a lot. My God.
Wait, hang on. Okay, career. Returning to New York City, Amos took classes to become a secretary and took a mailroom clerk job with the William Morris Agency. Eventually, he became the agency's first African-American talent agent. He signed Simon and Garfunkel.
Whoa.
He represented the Temptations and Marvin Gaye.
I'm so sad that he died last year because I want to meet him so badly
Oh
now.
my God.
Right? Apparently, he went on Shark Tank, but did not get a deal. Goddamn sharks!
He
They don't know
died-
anything.
No,
He died in Honolulu.
Yes.
like good.
Not a-
Good.
Not a bad
Yes.
spot.
You know what? I hope to die in Honolulu as well.
Dying in Honolulu is the whole point.
he had a cookie called Cookie Kahuna that he was pitching on Shark Tank that had chocolate chip with pecans, butterscotch, and macadamia nuts. Why did they say no to this?
They say
Yeah,
no to
I
all
would
the good
would fuck that
ideas.
cookie
I would
up
eat
immediately.
They always say no.
Because Mark Cuban sucks.
Mark Cuban
They said
just does
no
that.
to the
Nope,
scrub
Jim.
daddy. Like, they don't know what they're doing.
I don't know what they're doing.
Oh, they really don't know what they're doing. The Scrub Daddy's amazing. Best sponge you will ever buy.
Yes.
I have those under my sink and in my sink right now.
He also
Yeah.
appeared on the
Mhm.
Jefferson's Taxi in The Office.
Yep. Yeah.
Here's the next team, and you guys are going to laugh once again at the question. Prairie View A&M. Does this team or college have a controversy section on their Wikipedia page?
no!
Folks, you're
I
gonna-
mean,
Well, if you subscribe, if you pay us $5 a month, you can hear a
No, it was
five-part
more than-
it was more than
podcast,
that.
7 parts.
seven-part
Yeah, we're not
podcast
even going to discuss
about
that.
all of the controversy section of their Wikipedia
so
page.
if your whole Wikipedia page is the controversy section, do you have a controversy section?
Yeah, folks,
So-
if you want to hear about their team, go subscribe to our Patreon. We did a 7-part series on that.
That blew in myself. It was
Oops,
great.
all
Yes,
controversy.
it was great. There is officially no section on the website, on their Wikipedia page, that literally says controversy.
Oh, good. Okay.
So no, they don't have one. They do have one for their library, though.
Does the Marching Storm have one?
The Marching Storm does have its own page, yes.
Yeah.
Well, they have a blurb. They have a blurb, and they also have one for the Black Foxes and the Twirling Thunder.
Oh, okay.
But the Storm is awesome. They rule.
Next up is Arkansas Pine Bluff. And
Let's
our
do it.
question is, sorry, I forgot to get rid of some of these.
Oh,
The tabs?
Yeah,
No,
no,
the
the
question.
things on the wheel. How likely is a sold-out season for this team, and what would it take?
oh, I don't know how big their stadium is.
So their stadium seats about 10,000 people.
16.
16,000 people.
That's a lot.
It is for a
16,000.
school of about 2,100.
I would say they're real small.
Yeah.
Yes, they are. Thanks, University of Arkansas system. So it would take them winning 10 games in a row this year to get maybe 10,000 students in this, 10,000 people in the stadium next year for the first game of the year. And I know this because that happened the last time they won 10 games.
It looks like yeah, I'm seeing a lot of their attendance last year. There's an 8,000, 8,000, 5,000, 12,000.
Ooh.
That was the Mississippi Valley State game.
Okay.
3,000, 3,000. So yeah, it's going to take some doing.
It would require sustained success.
Yes.
What do we have to do?
That'd be
if we
part of
did-
it.
I mean, and
What
to
it-
be fair, the Mississippi Valley State game was homecoming, so you would expect a large crowd.
How about Arkansas agrees to play a game in Pine Bluff?
I wouldn't.
I mean, yeah, that would
Oh,
do it.
they-
I wouldn't. No,
It's never
I
going to
wouldn't.
happen.
I don't want that because
No.
that's
It'd be over.
it's a nightmare for Pine Bluff every time they go to Fayetteville. It is a nightmare for them, and
I can imagine.
bringing that fan base
Mhm.
to Pine Bluff would be a disaster.
Mhm. Yeah.
Remember,
Mhm.
remember, folks, when we talk about SEC fan bases that have large amounts of controversy behind their own actions, Arkansas is at the top of that list and not the bottom of that list. So,
Well said.
Ah.
Mhm.
So, if
anyways, they lost 70-0 the last time they played. So, who knows what's going to
Yeah.
happen next year?
Yeah.
They did beat Arkansas Baptist last year, so who knows?
So
what's
they
gonna
got close with. What if they have a better team for homecoming? What if,
happen. Like whom?
like, Jackson State?
So let me tell you this: 2 years ago, they
Okay.
lost to Prairie View A&M at home and had 14,000 in the crowd.
Okay, so they were
Yes.
close.
So they were real close. So the right game with the right homecoming combination, like
Maybe.
you could probably fill that.
Yeah, they had looks like 13,000 when Alcorns came
Yeah.
in 2023 for homecoming. So they have the capacity to do it. Again,
I
it's-
love God, like I said, homecomings are amazing because like
Mhm.
during the season they're getting like $8,000 or whatever. Homecoming, they're nearly packing the house. Like I mean,
Yes.
again, just
And
the
then there's
best.
people outside. And then there's people outside. If all the people got inside, they'd get
Just
16,000.
go inside. Go inside.
Next up is Grambling State. And our question for them is,
Can they drive fast enough on I-55 to not annoy Commish when he's driving down to New Orleans for
No.
Thanksgiving holidays? No, they can't.
No,
And they will
cannot.
block both lanes.
Yeah,
they
they have
will
a
not.
network.
They do.
they know it's
They
you.
just wanted to annoy Commish the whole
Yes.
ride on
They know it's
55 through Mississippi. They
Oh,
know it's me, and they won't let me pass. How dare they? I see
The bumper sticker gives it away.
I see the plate frames. Grambling
Yes.
State. I'm like, you're not going to let me pass, are you?
No.
our question is, what is the nearest non-D1 school to Grambling?
Non-D1 to Grambling.
It's got to be La Tech.
Got to be Centenary. No. La Tech
Wait,
is-
when you
is
say wait,
D1.
I'm sorry. When you say non-D, I'm
Non-D1, sorry,
right?
sorry, non-D1, my bad.
It's
Okay,
got to be
so
Centenary and
non-D1.
Shreveport.
Yeah.
It's got to be
Or-
Centenary and Shreveport.
Hold on, let's see where Grambling, Louisiana is.
Grambling's right next to Ruston, on the west side of Ruston. And
It could be a school in Arkansas
hmm,
because Grambling's in northern Louisiana.
It seems like there's not a
No.
lot in that.
I
part of
would have to say
Arkansas.
it's got to be Centenary and Shreveport because they are
Gotcha.
probably about an hour away from Shreveport
There
at
you go.
that point.
Our
Yeah, it's got to
beloved,
be
our,
the
our
gents,
beloved gents and ladies.
which they just, Hal Mummy was just hired there. They just hired another person to Centenary that was
Mike
a name.
Leach's son.
Yeah, Mike Leach's son is now at Centenary.
Centenary is going to be an air raid team. I'm
They're going
all
to be
about
Air
this.
Raid D3, which is going to be insane.
I mean, Hal Mummy,
Yeah.
he's that guy. So
I thought Hal Mummy was like 80 something, but apparently he's only like 73.
No, his
Well, he
life
hired
is just
Mike Leach.
teach him.
Mm-hmm.
Are we counting community?
That's what I was going to
colleges?
ask.
What do we got?
What do we got?
Louisiana Delta, the Louisiana Delta Community College Jonesboro campus.
Okay.
Louisiana, what is it? Louisiana.
Louisiana Delta
There's a
Community
Ruston
College
campus. Like we
is-
don't even have to go far at
Do they have
all.
football?
I'm looking.
Do they? Well, the question didn't specify if they had to have
You
football.
said not D1. They're not D1.
Okay.
Community colleges
Okay.
are not D1.
I'm gonna have to clarify
There you
that
go.
question.
Next up is Southern, and who is the lightest player on the roster?
Southern football. It's Southern Jaguars football.
It's
I
gonna
am
be
looking at the
some
roster.
punter. It's gonna be some punter who weighs like 40 pounds.
Looking at the weight, and it is Jordan Dupree, 5'10" wide receiver. He's 164 pounds.
Oh, no.
my God.
He's a redshirt junior who weighs 100. Oh
No. No.
The punter who is on the list is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. He's 10. His name is Kenny Pham, and he weighs 177 pounds. Tied with Patrick Spiller, a safety.
Their wide receiver core is real light.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
they
they're
have
little.
they have 4 wide receivers: 164, 165, 170, 170.
They have a couple of 180s on the wide receiver core. A 190 I'm seeing.
A 178.
They're a throwback to the Pop Warner days when that would have been heavy.
Yes, absolutely. And they would bristle at the accusation. Nothing would make them more angry than you just said that about them.
I love that they do have a 232 redshirt freshman tight end. Hell yeah.
Yes. And they should be heavier because they are an ag school. So get it together, Southern.
They got a D tackle that's like 375. I'm like, good lord.
Yeah.
Ooh, from Plaquemine.
Other people are allowed to eat food.
Yeah.
You don't want to make
Are
just
they?
one big guy.
These
Red
wide
shirt-
receivers are eating slim.
I can understand that this, like freshmen are like 165, whatever, but a redshirt junior at 164, for God's sakes.
It's like they're casting a 1990s Disney sports movie where you've got the one big guy.
I have a question. I do want to ask this to the commish, if he doesn't mind.
Okay.
They have a quarterback whose name is Dylan Compton, and he
Yes.
is from Bunkie, Louisiana.
Yes, Bunkie.
Where is that? Where is that?
Okay. Bunkie is off of I-49, and if you know the Twitter personality, Bunkie Perkins, he has the water tower of Bunkie.
Okay.
Off of that.
I had no idea.
So you go from, basically you go Baton Rouge and you hit Lafayette, then 49 goes from Lafayette all the way to Shreveport, I-49. And it's about, I'd say, about halfway on 49 in between Lafayette and Shreveport. That's where Bunkie, Louisiana is. And it's just like an interstate exit, not internet exit.
So it's like Louisiana Breezewood.
It's like it's not Breezewood. It's nothing like Breezewood.
How long do you think it would take me to name the high schools on here before I eventually name the one you went to?
You got, if you start in New Orleans, this is fine. The Southland Conference is funny. I was meeting with the folks in there from Louisiana. I was like, what high school you went to? I was like, oh God, I got to get my high school up. It's crazy.
Okay. All right.
Well, no, it's actually not even halfway up. Okay. It's not even before you get to Alexandria. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Okay, cool.
No.
Works for me.
Next up, last up for this SWAC, we got Jackson State, the 100-pound elephant in the room.
That's a very small elephant.
500-pound elephant in the room.
That's
also a small elephant.
A 2-ton elephant in the room?
Who can know how big elephants
Who
are?
can know how big?
No one can know.
No one can know.
It's not like we don't have the internet right here.
I mean, how big of a scale would you need to weigh an elephant?
I don't know.
One big enough to fit the entire elephant.
Per ecologycenter.us, the weight of an elephant varies depending on species and gender, but typically ranges from between 2 and 7
Okay,
tons.
so a 2-ton elephant in the room. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, but you started at 500
No, he started at 100 pounds.
100 pounds.
I'm sorry, you started
Which,
at 100
again,
pounds.
if something was a 100-pound elephant, you would not be able to stop staring at it.
Correct.
That's all right.
Maybe that elephant is playing wide receiver for
Jesus Christ.
That would be a 100-pound elephant is half the size of an average baby elephant.
Yeah.
Very small.
This
very
is Leroy,
wood
my
stare.
teacup elephant.
Correct. I push him around in a stroller.
For Jackson State, we have a question. This team starts 5-1 like ULM did in 2024. How does their record end up?
Oh God, ULM.
They're not loaded super early.
Okay.
So hold on. I need this. This is very personal. Is the one Hampton or not?
Yes,
So
it
they
is
start
Hampton.
5-1.
If the one loss is to Hampton,
Okay.
then they're losing every game they play because Hampton is awful.
Okay, so they start 5-1. So their first 6 games is home against Hampton, at Southern Miss, Tuskegee's coming to them, at Southern, home against. Wait. I'm sorry. They play Alabama A&M at Ladd Peoples Stadium.
Yes.
Ladd is back in action. Oh my gosh! And
It's
Alabama
back.
State. Ladd Peoples is back, baby. I had no idea.
Okay, so that's the front half of the season. Do you
That's
know
right.
what happens immediately after they play that game against Bama State?
They go to Vegas to play
Yes.
Grambling State in Elysian Stadium.
In
Las
the
Vegas
HBCU
HBCU Classic.
That's hot.
Yes. So
That's hot.
1025 is going to be the weirdest week ever.
it sure is.
It's so
But-
going to be messed up.
Committee
Yeah,
goes to
it'll-
Vegas.
Well,
I'm
if they go
prob-
5-1,
I'm probably going to be in Idaho for that weekend. This week is going to be so strange.
But say if I don't eat like, hey, Southern Miss, this isn't going to be a real easy one, y'all.
I don't know, man.
You are in danger.
Jackson State plays a real
Maybe.
fun kind of ball, and Southern Miss, they don't.
If Jackson State goes 5-1 in the first games, I think they win the SWAC. They will do the opposite of ULM because they got Grambling State. Oh, FAMU is going to be tough at Mississippi Valley State, home against Bethune-Cookman, and then home against Alcorn State in the Soul Bowl. I think they'll be fine. They may win the SWAC.
they'll be fine.
Yeah.
I
If they go 5-0.
I have concerns about whether or not they'll have the same level that they had last year, because
Yeah.
HBCUs, more so than some of the other teams in this division, this subdivision, they wax and wane a lot over the course of, they want to have a 12-win season. That next season they have a real step back. That's typically how it works. But they got a good coach that's a lifer and an alumni. So if anyone can do it, it's the Jackson State Tigers. And their band, which has a great name.
What is it?
The Sonic Boom of the South.
I knew. Okay.
That's very good.
Okay, good. Next up is the MEAC. Now, Blue, you're gonna have to remind me here. Hampton's in the MEAC, right? Not Howard.
I'm sorry, no.
Is it Hampton or Howard? I can't remember.
Well, you can always remember that one is an institute, and therefore a lesser stage of institution, and one of them is an actual university with students and a med school and a law school and a dental school and a pharmacy school and maybe some of the greatest names in the history of African Americans being educated by an institution of any kind.
And that's Hampton,
and the other one,
right? That's Hampton.
It is not
right?
Hampton. No, it is not. No.
Okay, just making sure. So confused. You know me.
I know it can be confusing. One is a university. That's all you have to remember. And one are sea criminals. You just remember, one is a sea criminal. and one is the bison, and it makes it very
noble
clear.
Animal. Of one a noble animal, the other sea criminals.
Bison can't be criminals. No one's brave enough to arrest them.
Right. Great American beasts, and the other sea criminals.
You know the only other place in the world that has bison?
No.
Eastern Europe.
Huh.
Oh yeah.
I did not know that.
They sell it's a Lithuanian or Polish vodka that has a piece of grass on it that a bison has peed on. And they put it in your vodka.
I didn't know where this fact was going, and I didn't know
where this was going.
Not like it.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask a follow-up.
The European bison, also known as the wisent, is Europe's largest land animal and a keystone species.
Huh. The Polish vodka is called Zabruska.
Have you tried it, Jordan?
I have.
Is it good?
It's vodka. It's Polish vodka.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, good enough for me.
But yeah, they have the little pea thing in there.
Do the bison pee on it? Because that's not that when you click the link for buffalo grass or bison grass, it gives you a link to a Latin name for a plant that I will not attempt to pronounce. Commonly known as sweetgrass, mannagrass, Mary's grass, or vanilla grass, as holy grass in the UK, bison grass by Polish broadwood producers, is an aromatic herb native to northern Eurasia and North America.
I've always heard that it was for bison pee on it, but I may be wrong. That may be bullshit.
Man,
that seems like bullshit.
Looks like I'm gonna have to get bison to start peeing on my own vodka.
Yes.
So you can sell your go to Yellowstone.
Okay. I gotta send Arthur to North Dakota State for a game.
Yeah, ask what's their mascot's name?
I'm just gonna ask the Bison fans to do that.
Oh, they'll do it.
They're Bison. They count.
Works for me.
Let's talk about the MEAC.
How did the MEAC shake out last year?
Back to the MEAC.
South Carolina State went undefeated and
2020
were the champions.
5-0 in conference, South Carolina State. 9-3 overall. North Carolina Central 4-1 in conference, 8-3 overall. Morgan State 3-2 in conference, 6-6 overall. Norfolk State 2-3 in conference, 4-8 overall. Howard 1-4 in conference, 4-8 overall. Delaware State, the Hornets 0-5 in conference, 1-11 overall. We got a couple of new coaches in here too.
Yes,
we do. Deshaun Jackson for Delaware State. And the Michael Vick experience is now at Norfolk State.
That's right.
The wins went 5 wins, 4 wins, 3 wins, 2 wins, 1 win, 0 win in conference.
Perfectly balanced.
It was almost perfectly balanced, yes.
Yeah.
So, Blue, both of your universities are on here. I'm not even going to spin wheels about those. how are you feeling about Norfolk State under new management?
So I went to the green and gold game and wrote about it for the SICKO's committee this spring and had a ball doing it. There is such an excitement around the program. Everybody is all in. So the president, Dr. J, came from Ohio State University and said, we're going to improve everything around Norfolk State. And one of those things is football. Michael Vick has come in and has revamped the roster and has revamped how we look at football and has really changed how the university is interacting with the team. So the team is now going to the 5 high schools in the city of Norfolk. They're going to all of the local 7 cities. So there are about 24 high schools that service about 1.3 million people in Hampton Roads. And so the team is going to all of those because Norfolk State has a lot of players from all over Hampton Roads. Being a lifer and a homer from the area and talking fondly about what he wants to see happen. We want to win our rivalry games. We want to win the MEAC. We want to win the Celebration Bowl. And saying the things not, I'm here to save HBCU ball. People have a lot of faith in Michael Vick and understand you're here, we're here. If you do well, we want you to go. We know that the Virginia Tech coach is maybe on his last legs if they miss another bowl. So we want you to get that job, but we also want you to have a good job here first. And so a lot of people are excited for what Norfolk State is bringing. On the other end, Howard, Coach Larry Scott has been there a while, has won the MEAC, has gone to the Celebration Bowl, and has done everything that Howard wants, including beating a D1 opponent when the Go-Go offense went and beat UNLV so badly that they hired the guy who was running the offense, right? Mm-hmm. And so Howard is disappointed at last season, but this goes back to my point earlier. When you have success, there's a lot of wax and wane in the HBCU world. There's a lot of players who, if they show any promise, if they show any development, if they show any statistical anomaly, they're going to get a transfer asked to come somewhere else. That's just the nature of things. We have guys that come in and they play well for a season, have an inordinate number of tackles, and then Virginia is sniffing around. Hey, why don't you come play for UVA? Virginia Tech comes around. Hey, you had 4 interceptions. Come play for us now. So Howard is having that same trajectory of we had a lot of guys that were successful. They all got poached. And now the new guys are coming in and trying to establish themselves, building a new team and going forward. Winning one conference game makes people unhappy, but he also won the conference a year before. So they're fine with the idea that we have bigger plans in store here. One of the things that is interesting, and Howard had the opportunity to play both Harvard and Yale, and they then played Princeton within a 3-year span. And so Howard is positioning itself to play these Ivy League schools and say, we're on the same level as the Ivy Leagues. Come to our program. Come to our school. We play these teams that you would say are equal. And so that's how Howard is positioning itself. It's using the football team to get people to come to DC. They play in Audi Stadium, which is a really nice stadium for soccer and even better for football because it's intimate. About 20,000 people with a standing room section. And they'll be doing that for the Battle of the Real HU later this fall.
This has been last year. They beat Mercyhurst, Morehouse, and Sacred Heart out of conference, and then Delaware State in conference. I think that Howard probably has the longer climb from where actually, I don't know about that. It's interesting to see how compare the 2 schools you just talked about, because you have one where Norfolk State hasn't had any real sustained success lately, but feels like they're on at least the possibility for a much higher jump fast. Whereas Howard, it feels like this could be sort of any kind of season between 2 wins and a Celebration Bowl, 2 conference wins and Celebration Bowl trip.
Yeah, that's the nature of this business, right? When you're in this small, underfunded athletic environment, it's very difficult to have any sustained success. Norfolk State won the MEAC in 2011. So there's a note on our document that their last conference was a CIAA win. Their last victory was a MEAC win in 2011, where they went to the playoff and won the conference. And it was the best season in a long time. And that all got taken away because Norfolk State tried to have a home playoff game and instead had to go across town to a smaller stadium with a team that didn't win their conference after after that same team told all of the alumni we're not selling tickets to Norfolk State people. So we could have hosted a game because we won our conference, and we're told we couldn't. And the NCAA got mad at Norfolk State because Norfolk State protested that, got hit with sanctions, and never really recovered. Right. And so that happened to Prairie View, and we did a whole series about it. It happened to Norfolk State, and everybody was like, well, Norfolk State's historically not great. Right. And so that's the area that we're playing in. Howard's had it even rough. Howard's last MEAC championship was in 1991 before they won the conference in 2023.
Oh, wow.
And so the guy that does the ESPN, Jay Walker,
Mhm.
he was the quarterback on that team that won in 1991,
Oh.
that went 11-0, right? So
Whoa.
that's yes. And so he was a player the last time they were good. In fact, and Commish and I talked about this, and I talked about it with Jordan a little bit, but during homecoming, when it was the 30th anniversary, he was calling the game at homecoming. He left the booth to go down on the field to celebrate with the rest of the team.
Hmm.
That's how close we are. The vice president would come to games all the time because she's like, I love Howard University. She is an alumni, and that's the connection people have to these schools. And again, I want to be clear, everyone loves their school, right? We all love our schools, but the HBCUs are they're centers of excellence, and they're centers of uplift that were specifically built for a marginalized people. And so there's a lot of connection there that it's hard to let go, right? They say never graduate, and that's true in a metaphorical sense for a lot of HBCU grads and alumni.
So we got two covered. Let's talk about North Carolina Central. And our question is, what's the best barbecue in town?
Whoa. That's
So-
gotta be North Carolina Central.
This won't be
They're in Durham.
controversial.
No, it won't. It's Durham, so they're using vinegar. So hopefully, if
Okay.
you have a strong stomach, this is for you. I don't know. Can we expand to the Greater Triangle and say that's town?
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, that's totally, I'm all about that. I see Bullocks a lot coming up,
Okay.
and the
Yes.
original Q Shack.
Yeah.
I there's one that's called let me see what we got here. Okay, that's 4.2
This
ratings.
is all
We're out.
whole hog barbecue. We're talking about like Big
Oh.
Pig.
Bullocks is there. Blue Note Grill. Ooh. Blue Note Grill looks good. Birds Barbecue.
I don't think it's Sheets.
It's not Sheets.
No, I don't.
No.
There's something called the Redneck Barbecue Lab. And
A lab, huh?
that's a lab.
Yes.
Mm.
But like that's not even
Innovations in barbecue
that's not
science.
even like it's like outside. It's like at McGee Crossroads. It's nowhere near. Stevenson Barbecue. Okay, so they got these barbecues like outside the area. But like that's really far away. Old North Carolina Barbecue.
I think
Academy.
perhaps we might have to go do some
We
testing.
may have
I
to,
agree.
fly to Durham to test. Which I mean, I don't hate on like that type of barbecue. Like it's different.
No, it's good.
There's the
I like it.
original Q Shack, which has the highest ratings.
Mm-hmm.
Western Carolina and Texas style barbecue.
Okay.
Maybe they got us here. 4.6 stars on Google. Let's check out some photos here. Barbecue, tender as a mother's love.
Okay, well,
Okay.
I feel like that's all you need to know.
I mean, and then they got a good logo with like a pig in the middle of the queue. Oh yeah, we're all. They have some tailgate and family packs. One that's called the Hurry Home Pack. It feeds 6. What sides we got here? Ooh, a ground brisket sloppy Joe. Oh, whew.
Ooh,
Okay.
That sounds pretty good, actually.
Yeah,
I'll take that.
yeah. Okay, we're gonna go with this one. The original Q Shack is our
Okay.
recommendation.
Perfect.
For Delaware State, how many feet is this above sea level is this stadium? It's got to be like 5.
I mean, there's like no way.
None feet above sea
Delaware
level.
State.
Alumni Stadium. I have the
University.
coordinates.
Okay, what do we got here? It's in Dover, Delaware.
Yes, it is.
Dover.
Okay.
Okay.
So we'll just go like Dover.
Dover's elevation looks like it's about 30 feet.
Yeah,
go.
I mean,
Yeah, that is in the part of Delaware that still kind of has
Yeah.
hills.
30.
It's slightly bumpy part.
30.
And Delaware
Just
State is on a hill. It's at the top of a hill.
okay. We'll give them the full 30 feet.
okay, yeah, it's got to be. If this were day after tomorrow territory, Delaware State, you would not be
Delaware's
making.
in trouble. Delaware did not survive Deep Impact either. So
Fair.
Yeah.
Next up is South Carolina State. Yes, ma'am.
I would just like to state for the record before we move on that the Ebright Azimuth is the point with the highest benchmark monument elevation in the state of Delaware. It is marked with a geodetic benchmark monument and has an elevation of 447.85 feet above sea level. The only state high point with a lower elevation is Britton Hill in Florida at 345 feet.
Next up is South Carolina State, and will this team eventually join Conference USA? I think they are happy where they are.
I hope not.
Yes.
You
They're not
hope
joining
not?
Conference USA.
I hope they do not go to Conference USA.
Yeah, I want. I'm glad they are where they are.
do you ever think like the SWAC and MEAC would combine to the SWAC MAC?
Oh God.
Oh,
no,
No?
The
because
SWAC.
It's like
the SIAC already exists. The SIAC is a D2 conference.
No,
Mm.
the SWAC.
Oh, the SWIAC. Well, yeah, that'd be cool.
The SWAC.
My apologies. Didn't hear you. No, because here's what I'll say, and here's the biggest reason why. And Jay, this is again goes back to Jay Walker.
Jay Skywalker.
Yep, Jay Skywalker. The SWAC is our tailgating schools, and the MEAC are homecoming schools, and that's why they won't ever be one conference.
Oh.
Little controversy there.
Oh.
And lastly, Morgan State. What is the best rated restaurant in that city?
Morgan State.
There's a steakhouse in Baltimore that's got 5 stars, I think.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say there's a lot of good stuff in
So
Baltimore.
do we need to go to the Michelin ratings again?
We might have to.
Morgan State. I'm sorry. Baltimore.
Michelin star, don't allow.
We have a 2-star. Oh, there's a 2-star Michelin restaurant in Baltimore. No, it's Baltimore, Ireland. That's Baltimore, Ireland.
Great job.
I see you did the second thing that I did.
Yeah, it says Baltimore, Cork, Ireland. Let's go Baltimore, Maryland, USA. Unfortunately, there are none. There are none in Baltimore. Wow.
Oh, I guess
no
not.
Michelin guide.
Why are there no Michelin star restaurants in Baltimore?
Anybody win a James Beard Award?
I bet you.
Because the Michelin is are cowards. The Michelin
yeah.
rating people.
They're it's the Old Bay. It scares them away like vampires.
It does.
It's got to be.
Top 10 best restaurants in Baltimore according to Trip Advisor. Okay, sort by highest rating.
Now, Beth, I'm gonna say none of these are like larder and salt or
No.
There's a restaurant called Charleston that won the 2025 James Beard Award.
Okay.
might be it then.
The Charleston
Yep,
restaurant.
I was just about to beep about
There we
this.
go.
They won the category of Outstanding Wine and Other Beverage Program.
Okay.
Let's take a
We'll
look
take
at this menu.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Oh, that looks good.
Menu.
What do we got here?
Dinner menu.
Oh. Pan-seared Hudson Valley foie gras.
Hell
No.
yeah, she crab soup with Amontillado sherry.
I know I said that wrong. I'm gonna let it go.
Roasted
Roasted Nova Scotia wild
Get into
halibut.
my basement for my she crab soup with a nice Amontillado.
I've heard great things about it. I don't know from who.
How bad is? You think there's an Amontillado industry out there that's just like fuck? We've been fucked over by so
What
long.
about-
by this
what about-
fucking poem.
Hey, speaking of that, would you like the Maryland lump crab cake with the local fava bean relish?
Yes,
Mhm.
yes, I would.
Oh my god. Shrimp and grits. Okay. Yeah, I'm back in.
Also ham and andouille sausage.
Oh, you got
I'm
the andouille.
in.
Woo, Lord.
They have an entire sweets menu, which includes
Oh.
That's where I was
vanilla
headed
bean
next.
creme brulee, chocolate espresso, and mascarpone torte.
Oh man, they got cornmeal fried oysters with lemon cayenne mayo. Oh,
That does sound pretty good. Dark
Sold.
chocolate vegan cheesecake.
Hell yeah, with a plum and verbena compote.
we're just gonna make everybody hungry listening to this.
Yeah. No, I like
mean,
this. Okay.
yeah.
This is
I
my
can-
recommendation.
All right, I can be there in like 2.5
I don't know
hours.
anything about wine, but this wine list really does look fancy.
It does.
Yes. Yes, it does.
I'm sorry, Pitt Girl. It is the wine program.
Oh,
Pitt Girl, I know where we're going for lunch tomorrow. It's a little bit of a drive.
Here, we're going. Yeah, we're going to Baltimore. Okay.
Baltimore. I'll send you a per diem.
All $10. Get whatever you want.
What is the Baltimore per diem? I gotta send them money for. I have no idea what it is. Baltimore per diem. Is it more than the Chuck E. Cheese thing?
Yes.
I assume
Gotta
so.
be.
Per
Easily.
diem rates.
I mean, there are many bottles of wine just in the champagne part of the wine program that cost more than the Chuck
The
E.
per
Cheese did
diem,
credit
the
card
per
fraud
diem for Baltimore is $150, which is
Yeah.
more than what the Chuck E. Cheese guy did with 19 days of a debit card at $105.
It's gonna be our new line for things.
Would you drink a cocktail called the Gold Rush? Not going to tell you what's in it until you say yes.
I mean,
I
so
mean, I would drink any cocktail because I'm
Okay.
I'm that kind of guy. What is in it?
I'll
Do I
drink it
have
too.
to be? Do I have to be wearing all yellow for it?
Yes.
It feels like I should. Okay.
Do I have to have a pick in my hand and maybe a beer?
No,
or
you
two
have to have a
and
pan. You have to have a pan.
You gotta have
It's
a pan.
for the gold.
The Gold
Yes.
Rush. You drink the
Yes.
Gold Rush out of a gold sifting pan. Okay.
Correct.
Okay. Sold.
What's
Is
in
there
it?
Goldschlager in it?
No, it's $17. Maker's
Okay.
Mark, lemon, honey, and aromatic bitters.
For $17?
Correct.
That's how much cocktails cost now.
You could tell the
the
age
Gold
difference
Rush
right
is
there.
a broader variety. Yeah, that's how much cocktails cost now. The Gold Rush is that is a named type of drink. It's good. Obnoxiously, Pit Boyfriend likes them. You do have to make honey syrup though, because if you try and make it at home and you put the honey in the shaker, it just turns into a clump. You have to mix it with water so then it will play nice with the bourbon.
Bear.
There we go. Blue, thank you so much for joining us tonight and chatting HBCU ball and whatever else we talked about tonight. God knows.
I forgot
Thank you for
everything
having
we
me.
said.
Where can they find you if they like what you do?
Absolutely. Find me on the SICKO's writing this year. I
Oh,
plan
yeah.
to write some of the recaps if the commission.
Hopefully, we're going to do
open it
the
up.
recaps again this year with the crazy old timey 1920 style language, if I have
I'm
the
in.
capacity for that, along with
I'm in.
the SICKO stat summary, which we did last year.
I will commit to 4 a week if that is
Oh.
what it takes to get them back.
Oh my god!
I will.
I don't
I'm
want
back.
that
I will
many,
write these.
but
I love these. I write these. I'll write these and you can read them once a week. You can also find me on Feed Your Mascot, which is the podcast I do with Jeff. And you can find me and some of the other mods here on the Run Post Option Discord.
if you join the Patreon, that's right.
We love it.
You have to join the Patreon. But
You
yes,
do.
that's where you'll find me. I'm there.
Just $5.
Just $5
I'm in there.
for
You
the
can come
time
talk to me. I'll talk to you about your team. I'll talk to you about any team. Let's go. Let's do it.
Let's do it. He will also beat you in EA CFB 26.
We have to play Commish. You didn't play me last year. You ducked me. last year.
You're gonna beat me. I'm not great.
Ooh, Commish scared.
I am
He
scared.
didn't play me last year. He took the buyout, but didn't come to the stadium. I don't know what's up with
Okay,
that.
I don't know. I rescheduled like Indiana did, and I am Northwestern scheduling. Western Illinois again.
I will play. Listen, I will put we can stream this. I'll stream it from my account. And you can stream it for the
Oh,
Sickos. If
God.
you play me, I will play as Lafayette.
Like the Cajuns? Are we
Yes.
gonna do the battle on the Bayou? Okay,
Oh,
I'll do
yeah.
it.
that's not gonna go well. But all right,
Yeah.
I'll try it.
That's what makes it even better. The
Yeah.
variance. So who knows?
Oh, it's gonna be messed up. But let's see.
Put me on your schedule, coach. Put me on your schedule, Commish.
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
we'll
We will talk to you guys next time. Have a good night.
Shopify's point of sale system helps you sell at every stage of your business. Need a fast and secure way to take payments in person? We've got you covered. How about card readers you can rely on anywhere you sell?
Thanks. Have a good one.
Yep, that too. Want one place to manage all your online and in-person sales? That's kind of our thing. Wherever you sell, businesses that grow with Shopify. Sign up for your $1 a month trial at shopify.com/listen. Shopify.com/listen.